Hello friends, this is your friend Vidushi Medico. I'm back on the channel Step Up with Vidushi Medico. This time we are going to discuss strategies, plans, and what we need to do. What is that we are lacking in us to clear the exam like NEET? First of all, I would like to congratulate everyone who have got their results and who have performed really well, and I hope you guys know the news that there is a person who has scored 720 on 720. Well, that's not a point. We have to focus on those students. See, this time the competition was like really very high, because as you have seen that people are getting good marks also, but their rank is not that good. What is the reason for that? The reason is population. But what we need to do to improve the rank, now this is the time that I think that you must start. So in this video we will be discussing that what all we should refer to maybe increase our marks, and what not to refer, because the most important thing is where are we wasting our time. So we will also go into what books we should refer for NEET. Let's get started. So first let's start with the most important subject for NEET, that is biology. So friends, in biology there are 90 questions, and each question is of 4 marks, and there is a negative marking of -1. So for biology we have to study class 11th biology and class 12th biology. So the books that we should refer, they are, I would recommend that it should be NCERT and NCERT only. Do not read any other book. If you don't want to trust these lines, then go and have a look at last year paper and see the same lines. So for biology, as I have told you, that NCERT, reading NCERT class 11th and 12th will actually cover almost 85% questions of NEET. And actually you can get a government college if you're performing well in physics and chemistry and reading NCERT and covering those 85% questions of NEET. What you want to do for that extra edge? So see, for extra edge, I would like to recommend you that please solve last year paper, not just last year, but at least for 5 to 10 years you have to solve it, so that you will get an idea which kind of questions have been asked in the paper since last 5 to 10 years. You'll get a pattern in your head, and then you will start studying according to that. So that will actually help you a lot. So guys, these were some key points for biology that you must keep in your mind so that you can perform well in the exam. And let me tell you, I have faith in everyone listening this video. You have lot of ability in you. You can do wonders. Now let's move on to yet another subject, that is chemistry. So for chemistry, there are 45 questions asked in NEET, and each question again is of 4 marks, and again there is a negative of -1. So as you can see that in biology there were 90 questions, but in chemistry there are just 45 questions, and the syllabus is also like huge. In class 11th there is huge chunk of physical chemistry, there is a little bit of organic chemistry, and inorganic chemistry also is there, but that's not that much. But in class 12 is, I think, for me, for organic and inorganic, class 12th chemistry is extremely important, since the part 2 of chemistry is entirely organic. Then for inorganic there is S block, P block, D block, F block, coordination. So these chapters are actually very important for inorganic chemistry. And for this also I'll recommend. Actually, I should say that I strictly recommend, please read each word of NCERT, even if it is of chemistry. And for inorganic chemistry, I am telling you, please stick to NCERT, because if you'll go out of NCERT for referring to inorganic chemistry, then there is very much, like, it's ocean of knowledge out there, but you need to focus for only 45 questions, so try to read. So guys, I'm repeatedly telling you to refer NCERT, because I've seen the same sentences being picked up from NCERT and the same languages being repeatedly asked in NEET. So that's why I'm telling you all to go and read NCERT, but it is completely your choice to read any book you can. Actually, there is no compulsion, there is no restriction. And so now let's move on to physics. So guys, I would like to tell you one thing about physics, that physics is not that difficult. Okay, you need to understand this. I have heard people saying that physics is very difficult, even if they haven't studied yet, they have just come to class 11, but they start saying that physics is very difficult. First, read it, understand it. I know you will understand it, and that is not that difficult. It's just that it requires repetitive revision, practice, and there are times that when questions are like very much not related to your practice. So don't think about that. Think about then focusing on those topics that are weak. Try to make your weak points strong. And if you're able to do that, even if it is physics, even if it is chemistry or biology, then you are going to ace the exam. I'm telling you guys. So for physics, I will recommend you can go through NCERT, not like in chemistry and biology, but still go through the NCERT at least once before your NEET exam. You will have an idea. For example, in laws of motion, there was something like centripetal acceleration, and in the exercise also, there was a question which was asked in, I don't remember exactly, maybe in 2017 or 18, something like that, but exact NCERT back question has been asked. So that is the reason why I am recommending you again and again, go through the NCERT. I know it's difficult to understand physics NCERT, at least. In biology and chemistry it is easy, but in physics it is difficult. And the most important thing in physics for the NEET students is practice. Practice a lot. I will also recommend you some other books that you can solve. For example, there is a book H.C. Verma, so you can solve MCQs from H.C. Verma. Then there is a book D.C. Pandey. It's a good book, you can solve it for physics. And for physics, I'll recommend again, please solve last year papers. Now solving last year papers will actually give you an idea. It will naturally form a sort of building in your head that these kind of questions are asked. So conclusion is, read NCERT class 11th 12th biology line by line, sentence by sentence, and I have explained in my previous videos also, in which I have explained chapter wise biology. So in that I am referring only to NCERT, so you can see that for an idea how to read NCERT. Then in chemistry also, chemistry I'll recommend for physical chemistry, equilibrium and thermodynamics, you need to solve a lot of questions so that your concept becomes very strong, and you must have an idea of how questions are coming in the exam. So for that you need to solve last year at least 5 to 10 years papers. Then for physics again, it is revision, practice, and I don't want to take much of your time. I know you guys are really busy, very hardworking, already working hard. And so I would like to tell you, please subscribe the channel Step Up with Vidushi Medico. I'll be coming with such videos, such educational and motivational videos, and one link of the motivational video is already there in the description box. Go and check it out. Then there's a Telegram channel of named Step Up with Vidushi Medico. You can go on it, you'll get MCQs there. So thank you so much for watching.